Hi, we've now got our Simply 16 onto our carriage and we need to attach the handlebars. So the front handlebars here, we've just got 3 holes. There should be 3 screw holes here and 3 bolts that fit into them. You'll have a blue handled Allen key to tighten these up. So just put them loosely in place initially. You have one of these. Just pop that in there. It's important to get a really nice positive fit. You don't want these handlebars too loose, so in general we're looking to really get that nice and tight. So use the short handle to tighten that up. That is a nice positive motion now. This is the lead. It's going to take the information from the handlebars and the screen and it's going to feed it back to the machine. So on here we'll be able to set up our stitch length, whether we're manual or regulated, etc., when we turn our machine on. I'm also going to set up the thread mast. There's a bolt, there's a washer. So take off the washer, which is on the stem of the mast, and put that in place with the bolt to follow. And just be careful you don't cross thread that when you initially start. Be a little cautious because it's going into the aluminium housing of the machine. And then tighten that up with an adjustable spanner. If you bought the machine, you're simply from Pinhole Quilting, you'll have a surge protector, which is really important for the machine. And whilst it's in use, always have your surge protector plugged into the socket and then the machine power cable from the Simply 16 plugged into that. But we also recommend that when you're not using your machine, unplug the surge protector from the wall as well. And you will be nice and safe. And your machine will be nice and safe. So we can plug the power cable and put the thing that stops, little wire that stops that getting accidentally pulled out. And then we can turn our machine on. Little beep, the lights come on and our screen comes on. Haven't got a bobbin case in there at the moment, so actually now is a great time to just try out some of the functions of the Simply 16. It's a really nice straightforward machine, as you can see, to set up. And I'll be going through the functions of the screen with a close-up of this. But in essence, we've got start-stop on the right-hand handlebar. We've got speed up and down, which also affects what's on your screen. So there's a number in the numeric box that you can either do using the screen itself or using this plus. To make it go lower, I can use the left-hand handlebar where it says speed down, and that also changes the stitch length down. And then I've got needle up or needle down. So there's needle up, needle down, and if I keep my finger on that, it'll just sew slowly. I can also on my screen set whether the needle stops in the down or the up position. It's just using this on the right hand side, and I can turn the lights on or off. There's manual or regulated mode, and there are 2 types of regulated mode. Precision, which is literally, if I start this moving, and it's probably important for me to take off the channel lock, otherwise I'm only going to go in one direction. So when I press start, the machine doesn't do anything until I start moving it. And then if I press stop, the needle will go down or up, depending on how I've got it set. In cruise mode, it'll actually keep sewing to whatever's in the white box. So it'll sew at 100 stitches per minute, and then it'll do whatever I've set for the stitch length in between. In manual, it'll sew at a constant speed. So this is 400. It doesn't matter what I do with the carriage, it's just going to do 400. I can use the handlebar to increase the speed. That's 1800, 1000, 250. Stop. So those are our 3 sewing modes, and you can have a lot of fun playing with different techniques using those. It's just a lovely machine to use. I'll catch you later in the next video.